Hello, Adam is here with the weekly Wednesday number 2. This is from our match at, oh god, what is this called? CP Obscure UGC Release Candidate 2, I think. Now this is our official match for week 6, I believe. And, tell you right off the bat, it's going to be a long one. I think we played 2 full 30-minute halves, ending in a score of 4-1. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. What did we decide? Oh yeah, we had some scrims on this map, and we found that it was like really way too difficult to play this huge open map with banners, because I needed to be like jumping all the time, and I was just soaking up so much healing that it just wasn't viable. I think I switched a couple times to banner for like specifically for last pushes, but it didn't really work out too well. It's a great pick by Hay there. That means we're gonna have an advantage at last, at least. Whenever I spawn, I always alert the medic that I've spawned and that I have crit heals, so that he can quickly just flash me for about a second, and then I'm free to get going. Good, checking for traps. Get spotted out, so yeah, I probably shouldn't have been standing there that long once the scout saw me. That could easily have been a pick for them, which would have not been good for my team. I should probably have just gone back inside to the cabinet and then gotten back on the flank. Would have been faster. But yeah, I get the call that they're pushing that way, and I don't want them to come out. I want my combo to be able to wrap around behind them. And I think I do a pretty good job of that here. That's pretty lucky on my part that didn't end up killing me. Oh yeah, our spy was calling out that he had dead ringered, and he was just wildly stabbing around. It's basically my job in these holds to make sure that nothing just sneaks through the flanks. I'm definitely overextended here, though. I'm lucky to have lived through that. Looks like whatever the combo was doing didn't work out so well. Wonder where my scout went. He should have spotted that for me. which is boring. It's a few picks. I wonder if we're gonna push out on that. Well, that's that. Looks like we're gonna... Oh yeah, I put out lots of damage on them as they get out of spawn. Thus, since they have no medic, it sort of cripples any chance of them pushing into stop mid. Looks like we're getting ready to push this. Oh, good. I got their soldier and put critical damage on their heavy, so pretty much worth it, I suppose. Yeah, whipping is, especially on a huge map, but just in general, any 5 CP, running the whip is going to be absolutely essential. You have to be able to rocket jump and keep up with your heavy glat. Well, demo pick is really huge, but I wish I could have put more damage on their combo. See how much slower they were to mid, though? Like, and how that gives us such a commanding presence. It's too bad that we didn't lock down the doors, like, better and keep their light classes out. Probably should have just stayed on the crates at mid instead of pushing into their house. But I wanted that health kit, and I paid for it, I guess. Oh, right. We lost our medic and they didn't, so I have to get a pick here or make them pop. And luckily they do drop their Uber. So now we have a chance of holding last. That was definitely a good choice on my part. Probably gonna be a long stalematey session now. Yeah, that's Hugh trying to bait for me. I think I just activated a dead ringer, not really a real thing. I think I called it they were pushing left, but oh my god. Oh, it looks like it was true. And I'm just gonna watch and heal. That was a very close shot. Shouldn't have been ignoring the door or walking up the stairs. I deserve to die for that play. I'm not sure whether we took down their medic or not, but depending on whether we did, or will determine if we decide to push when we get Uber. I guess, yeah, we're gearing up to push out. Ooh, backstabbed. Oh, that's right. We had planned to try and make them pop Uber. I think we ran in the spy, the scout, and the soldier. And our scout actually got the pop out while I was distracting. And he managed to survive, which means we're going to have an easy, like, full Uber advantage push now. Or we should. I don't know what's happening here. We're losing a lot of players, though. If I don't get out of here, I'm probably gonna die. That's not good. We just lost our medic and they still have theirs, so I'm getting in a position to try and make them pop early if they come down my route. There, and that's what I did. I lost my life for it, but hopefully that means that, yeah, we were able to stuff the ending of the push. Oof. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Nice snipe onto the scout. I call it the demos on left. There's not really a lot I can do about it. And then I call it I saw the demo and the heavy there, so they're probably getting ready to push on the left again. But now that they've been scouted out, they might just be changing rooms. We lost our heavy, which is a big pick. Yeah, it looks like... Oh yeah, this is Arthur's clutch hold. I hate this space. Get a couple of big assists and kills there, and it looks like we have numbers enough to maybe push out. Demo pick is pretty big, and I don't know, I think I've made some room for my team to grab this point. Oh yeah, I'm stuck back here. I guess we're gonna be holding last again. Oof. Yeah, they take a round. Guess we decided to start rolling right this time. This is a pretty bad whip rollout for my heavy, because I miss him for like the entire last 2/3 of it. Pick up the demo. Put on a little damage on that sentry and the group over there, but it is important to focus that demo because they're like the highest DPS class, and they can lock your team out of areas. So I think we might take mid. I hope so, at least. Yep, liquefied. Try not to jump heavy, it's just a bad decision. Ugh. So this is my hold position on mid. I can watch the right 2 doors easily. Yeah, I go for a bomb on the medic here, and it's just, they're so far back. The point is humongous. We lose our sniper and me and our spy, so that's not good. And our scout is behind enemy lines, so that means that there's only 5 people on mid. Trying to think what I should have done differently there. I mean, I guess recognize that the point was lost, but I don't know if that was really easy to tell at the moment where I arrived. I call the sniper out on the left, and I hope that he can't hit me if I do a trick jump here. Get up into position, see some targets. Ugh, miss my rockets, and so do not get the kill on the demo. Scout picks it up. Speed this up a bit. I call the left push and I get them to pop early. Demo jumps us, but he loses his life for it, and we get a couple other picks. So once we stabilize, we should be able to push out of here. Heavy should be able to win that fight easy with our added DPS. Even though I'm low health, I've got to jump and lock the doors down. And we haven't popped Ubers, so we should be able to keep rolling. Looks like we're going to push main. Too much hesitation. We need to... Oh, we were waiting for Collide. We need to go now, though. I guess we popped. Looks like the demo is behind us. So because the demo managed to get the pop out on us, I'd open the door unseen and try to get them to think that the spy slipped through that way. But yeah, it looks like they're probably going to have an Uber advantage, so it's going to be even Ubers when we push in. But I get a demo pick, which I think signals the push, because that's a big one. It looks like it doesn't go our way, really. And we're going to charge another Uber. Now that we have Uber, oh, looks like our spy managed to get the medic pick, so it's time to go. Not a lot they really could have done there. They didn't send anything right this time, so decided to push through main and try to flank the combo. But they were already turning around, so it was kind of bad. If my team had like pushed through on them while I was flanking, probably would have been an excellent like pincer move, but I don't think I communicated well enough to them. Also, there's about like 40 or 50 seconds left in this half, so we want to get a third round win now while we can. And they're gonna just pop through and I think win. Yep. Alright, cutting for the second half. So we're just going to start the second half now. The score is 3-1. And it looks like we're finding a little more success pushing on the right side, so I think we're going to stick to that. That's a pretty good whip route. I call out that they're primarily pushing the right side, and I collide response appropriately by trying to spam it out, but it looks like he ran out of ammo. We lost our soldier and our demo, but it looks like we're picking up a lot of kills otherwise, so I would call this a successful mid. Not sure if their medic went down, but should be a pretty I guess not if we haven't pushed. Yeah, looks like they're... Oh yeah, I body blocked this heavy. I honestly don't understand how my team died in that situation. It's very upsetting. I think I did a lot right in that engagement, but just a lot of people died. Probably, a case of the classes who weren't invincible not avoiding the enemy uber well enough. So I get into my normal position on this section of the map. So me and Hugh doing a good job holding down the flank. Ooh. I guess he got distracted and wasn't there to let me know a spy uncloaked right behind me. Oh well. Looks like we're cleaning up pretty well. I guess they didn't lose their med either because we've got Uber and we're not pushing. So I'll just hold down my territory. Oh, here goes the Uber exchange. I just try to stay out of it until I can actually deal damage. And I pick up the heavy and help my team get a few picks. Ugh, overextended. Bad. It's generally the problem with this map because, like, the second and last point are such huge distances. It's hard for classes to, like, do anything. It's very stalematey. And it's really hard to push offensively. Except for mid. Like, all the doors are right up on, I don't know. Well, even mid is kind of huge, but it's hard to play the doors without exposing yourself. So I'm stuck behind enemy lines here. Not sure what I'm gonna do. I should have just gone for the demo instead of trying to cap the point, but I did draw a lot of them off of mid with my distraction. Get in position again. I guess I picked up the spy. Ended that rocket on the med, which caused him to pop Uber. I don't know why the other team is favoring pushing into equal engagements, because we have the defender's advantage, so. Oh, the demo starts attacking me from behind.
We have commandeered my point. You deserve a medal, Doc.
Not a whole lot going on in this map. This sort of behavior bewilders me. I have no idea how they make this sort of decision. Well, we'll push it now when nothing has happened in like a whole minute. I guess because the map sort of doesn't punish that kind of play where you just make a bad decision but you don't lose enough from it that we can push out on it. Obviously, if we had gotten the med, that would be a different story. Maybe we did get the med and we're just waiting for Uber. Who knows? Again, just deciding to Uber in on no picks. Finally pick the medic, and so I think we're gonna take this round. I don't. Just a very bad decision by the enemy team. They probably could have held that point indefinitely with how much open space they have on the defensive side and how enclosed and choky, and we're just in a stupid room on our end. Trying to lock the demo man in his house, but obviously our demo man would be better suited to that position. And mini sentry. No rocket jumping around mini sentries or heavies. So if you've been counting, and since I told you at the beginning what the score was, you would know that we're not gonna score any more points this round. So it's going to be a huge stalemate for the rest of this time. So I explode the medic back out onto last. So yeah, he gets picked by our demo man. So that was good. That was a worthwhile flank on my part. Excuse me. And even though I died to the heavy or scout, whichever it was, we now have Uber advantage, which I don't think we're even going to use until their medic respawns, charges Uber, and pushes back in on us. Oh no, I guess we're gonna try and use it. I guess somebody called that a scout was slipping through or something, and we all went back. Now that I've been spotted out, it's not worth hiding anywhere because they'll be on the lookout for me. Yeah, I made them pop early, which is good. They can't really get in deep or anything. And I also called out the door so the pie was able to rotate over and push them out. So that's just a failed Uber on their part, really. Seems like it was a lot of picks. We can probably try and take second here. we just lost our demo man and our scout, so my medic's gonna need me to stay with them until they respawn. I call that they're pushing out left. Double aerial the medic, and then ours gets sniped. That's perfect. So even Ubers, there's that. Except ours might have some Vitasaw charge.
You are all bleeders.
Mini sentries. Oh, I guess I'm on a banner now. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, I want these to eat these stickies, but just not all of them. There we go. As I explained before, heading back for kit. So we trade Ubers. If I can eat some damage here, I can, we can try for a battalion's backup push. Sort of like a mini Uber. And I don't want my medic to get shot, so I just end up popping it. I wish that we had, we might have been able to push out if we had regrouped and like pushed out as a team into them where they were holding instead of like as they were retreating. I think communicating that could have been a bit better, or as a team we could improve on that in the future. Love spy headshots because they like never kill me, but they do a lot of damage for backup. So I would like a sticky here. There we go. There we go. Fortunately, everybody needs heals. There's a right way to use this in this situation. I'm gonna let them trade Ubers before making sure no one can get hurt. Like once the Ubers are passed. I don't think that was the right way to handle this. It didn't really do anything that didn't already could have happened. I think if I had saved it for now, like, which is something that feels really bad, like moving out with full banner and not using it, like not even having it ready to blow. It feels awful because you could die any second. But I think it would have been better if I had saved it and we could have pushed out to mid with it instead of waiting for Uber advantages again. I think that's really the way to handle the defensive, or the using banners on the defensive, like at last, because that's something I've been having trouble with, is how to use banners in a non-offensive way. But they are an offensive tool, like You need to be in your enemy's face. You need to be like pushing with it. Just like how even Ubercharge is an offensive tool. It's really not terrific when used defensively. Yeah. Just not good positioning. Then I had the added bonus of, while holding it, not being able to watch my flank where I was supposed to be. So now I'm off of banner again.
Thanks for the teleporter.
Just bad. Bad. Four up. Probably gonna lose second now. Ugh. Bad jumps. Wonder if they popped crits or if that was piss. Ugh. I have a hard time pushing last with no demo, but not exactly sure what Uber advantages are at. Basically just shoot the corners, because this feels like a good place that the spies could be hiding. Mini sentries, like, make it impossible to be sneaky. Especially in just a map where there are whole sections of it where you can't avoid the area and you can just plop a mini sentry right in the middle of it and it locks down the whole map. Like, it's not like it's impossible to destroy, but everyone hears it shooting at you, so you can't, like, jump to get a pick after you've taken the time to fire 2 rockets at the mini sentry and then reload. Looks like I'm on battalions back up again. Calling for dem crit heals. Still waiting. There we go. Playing it kind of fast and loose here. Trying to build the battalions back up. There we go. Almost got it now. That's disappointing. I'm not sure exactly what happened there to bounce me in and How much longer is this? It's almost over. Hit the air shot, take out my soldier opponent. Not something you get to do usually in Highlander, since soldiers don't jump each other often. Mini Sumtra is so cool. Gonna jump the combo here and try and get the medic. And apparently got him. I guess he cratered after that mini crit explosion, which is good. It's gonna mean they're not gonna be able to like push us all the way to last.